We're checking out Monarchs at Play today. This is it's a turn-based strategy game. Think of it like Civilization, but if you were to take Civilization and chop it down into a bite-sized 1-hour thing, instead of playing for multiple days and hours and all this, it's Civilization in 1 hour. It's probably the best way of describing this. And there's various ways of playing. We'll check out the single-player mode, then we'll see what the other stuff is. We'll add a few opponents here, and I don't know, we'll throw in Genghis. And with each of you guys, they all have different perks. Hatch Up here has like a agricultural perk, which doesn't mean anything to you yet. It'll mean things as soon as we get into it. But we'll stick with kind of the basic things here. Central Highlands, medium size, neutral tribes, low. That works for me. This is not out yet, but it is in a playtest right now. In fact, it's got a playtest going on right now until I think May 1st. And so if you want to check it out, that's where you can do it. But we are here on a table. We're all good. Games with hexes should happen. And we're going to build ourselves a palace. And with that palace, we get food, we get production, and we get culture, which is I think it's what it's called. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember what that was called. Not culture. It's something else. Progress. But anyway, that's our win condition, is getting more of that. And so the more of that we get, the more likely we're going to win. That's the score at the end of the game. So I get more food from food sources. Augustus here, he's got bigger houses. Suiko here has more housing range, and then Genghis has a sort of military bonus thing with him. Yeah, Polytopia is a good comparison to this, but a little different, and you'll see as we get into this thing. But I want to tell you about my visit to the doctor today. I went in there, and I sat down, and of course I waited forever, and then my doctor comes in, and I see his name tag. Dr. William, he calls himself. Well, I got up and I walked right out because I'm not looking to deal with any medical bills. Anyway, we can build a tide palace, which, as you can see, produces food. Good. And materials. So it also gives us +2 food per building on a sea within 2 tiles. There ain't no seas around here. We don't know anything about seas. We never heard of them. But we also got a builder's keep, which gives me 4 food, 1 material per natural feature around. It has an upkeep of materials. We also have the throne hall, which gives me materials, and then glory. That's what's called, not culture. Glory per culture building within 2,000. Glory is a big deal. So +20 glory per wonder around as well. So we can put this guy wherever we want, one of these squares here. And you can kind of see when you click on it what it's going to give you as far as your recurring stuff. So we can put it there. If we did the builder's keep, give us 7 production, 4 food, just putting it right there. I think I'm going to go for the throne hall, though, just because it is glory center per culture building within 2,000. We want to do some of that. Let's build this guy up here. So Bill is a nickname for William. That's the joke. Medical Bill. First turn is done. We got 1 turn until that thing is done. We push the button, and there's the... Oh, look, there's the sea right there. Okay, so now we're actually playing the game. So... we got a bunch of different things we can make, a bunch of different buildings we can make. We got agricultural buildings, barns, for instance, get +4 food per distinct natural feature on that specific tile. So that's got a river and it's got trees. There's 9. This has got a rock and trees, and I can highlight it, I think. Sometimes it pops up, and there it is. There's a wood and a stone feature on there. This has got a mountain tile. This is a river and a road. And so I'd actually be a good one right there. That would give us 14 because it's got the 3 features. There. Yeah, all the bills in the U.S. they're all real big. Medical bills. They're real big folks. We can build a farm, +3 food per tile with no natural features on the tile. So that's why that one's going to give me extra space there. And we can kind of combine these things up, and they all synchronize with each other and all those bonuses and stuff. Fishery, of course, wants to be next to fish. If there's fish in an adjacent tile, which there would be, that kind of thing. Our borders will expand, and that whole border expanding thing is basically the game. As our borders expand, we're going to try to take over other folks. We've played games like Civilization or Galactic Civilizations, where your cultural borders sort of take over your enemies. That in a game is what this is. So early on, though, we want to make sure we get some food and we get some production. So we got things like quarries, which gives us 3 material per stone, and adjacent mountains give us more. So that's 8 right there. That's probably pretty good. A lumberjack. Nothing really exciting over there. We've also got a stone circle we put in. Gives us glory if there's if there's stones about. And there are stones about. I'm not sure that that's really what we want to spend our first turn working on. We probably need to work on the basics first before we do that. And then we can go and get military, which is going to give us like a lookout. You see that little honeycomb thing over there of ones? That's our military pressure. That's how you expand your borders, taking over your enemy's stuff. And that's the game. There's also science. Build an observatory, get you science stuff. And there's a whole science thing. We'll talk about science when we get there. And that is a bazaar, which again, we'll talk about that when we get there. For now, let's just get some dang food in this place. Put a farm down right there and get some food and pass the turn. And pass the turn. There we go. Okay, food coming in. We got food cruising on in here. As we build things, you'll notice like the farm. Oh, that's a bad one. That's a bad example. Where's a good example? Where's a good example? Maybe this. Maybe one of these. There's a production cost. It doesn't tell me like a. Oh, there you go. There's one. There's one. So it costs 4 upkeep to keep this military building, this lookout, running. So that's gonna be a problem later on. Right now, it ain't no problem. So let's go get some stone. We're going to put ourselves a quarry down right there, which is going to give us lots and lots of production, which production is something we want around here. We'll try to get those things kind of balanced out. It takes a few turns to build that thing. And as I get resources, not much I can do. And I think maybe, I wonder if this is all water over here. Oh, yeah, I wonder. Let me get another quarry. I think that's going to be a good spot, actually, for a stone circle. This one gives me the bonus. It's only 5, which is kind of not good. Kind of not good. Having the glory bonus of 9 there, maybe like early, maybe that'll add up till the end of the game. We'll start, you know what, let's do it. Let me stop yammering on about things and just do it. Food is always good. I like food. We can put a barn in here because we got the river and the road and the tree. That's 14 food. That's good. That's a lot of numbers. There we go. So now we got 9 of this progress, whatever, glory coming in. And I think we're going to go and get ourselves maybe another quarry. We can also go out and build like a village. So a village is going to expand my borders out so we can go more than just this little zone here. You'll see things like, it starts out real slow, and then, of course, things are going to ramp up as we get into this. Let me put another, it's only 5 for a quarry. That doesn't seem very good. I could put a lumberjack there for 5, or there for 5. Lots of trees around. I'll do like that. 5 is not very much. But it's better than nothing, I guess. I can always do this and get another 9 culture. So we start out with a nice quick start. Last time I was messing with this, the other folks were slow. And then they slowly started ramping up pretty quick. Reminds me of before we leave. Yeah, that's another one. That's another good comparison. You're familiar with that one. Oh, we got to build something here. Anything we need to do over this way? We could do science. So science is kind of weird, and I'm going to show you how it works. So you put down an observatory, and you got these different tech trees, like military tactics, construction, theology, and seafaring. These unlock new buildings that we can do. But you don't actually like research it like you normally do, like normal research. You need to build your observatory next to a military building. And as long as it's built next to it, which I'll show you here, then it unlocks that tech. So if I put it there, I would unlock construction. Everything is just construction. That's all I really... Oh, I can put it there and get seafaring unlocked. I can rebuild that one and get construction and seafaring. And so that's the only way you get those techs is by putting it next to one of those buildings. So it's a little different. A bazaar is going to be best next to an adjacent enemy tile. We don't have any of those yet. There's wonders in the game as well, which we haven't got to yet, but we'll get there. Is it for more production? Or maybe we should go and try to get, like, what do we need for a village? I need 20 resources. We can get a village and expand our borders a bit. Does the village hex expand only when on the border or can be one away? So the villages can be put, I think they can actually make it one outside. If I remember right. You can set up, yes, so an observatory can be put up to, so if I put it there, I would get both seafaring and construction. I get both of them. Yeah, so yeah, and that's where you're trying to figure out best placement for all that stuff. It's a placement game, for sure. Taking an early lead with culture is not the best idea. The best idea is probably spending my points getting production buildings and getting food dealt with. So I'm going to get another production building over here. And if we can get up to about 20, we can get a village square, which can, yeah, it can go outside. And like all this stone over here may not be a bad place. I don't think I want to put it there. Do I care about putting it there? No, I know I don't want to put it there. I could do like that, and then we would get the benefit of another quarry and the mountain. Or I can put it down like here and get the fish. You can't move things, but you can destroy things, yeah. I'm going to go down there. Then we can grab the fish. We can get our boats out there. And we'll do some boating right now. So I think I'm going to get more of these stone circles around, because then you can get like a temple unlocked, and it'll get a big bonus of being around stone circles and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of those like that. That would have been a good spot for that one right there right now. Let's see what happens when this grows and what it can give me. I guess I'll take the 5 there for another quarry. And the next turn, we don't have anything really we can build there. I can get 5 construction there, production. Maybe I do need to go and... Well, there's 12 food if I put a farm in there. That's pretty good. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so now we've got fish on fish. That's exciting. So we do have 60 turns. There's a limit to the game length. You can go, you can keep plans. I'm not sure how it works if you keep playing though. Let me get. I'm gonna go ahead and expand this over here again. Another village. Like that. Oh, hey, green. We see green people. Okay, so green. That's my enemy is over there. Who's green? Genghis. So Genghis is over there. So that would be a good time actually to put a watchtower in. Once we build this, like maybe put a watchtower in over here somewhere to try to get some sort of push on my strength. And you kind of saw, I'll show you what it looks like whenever you get in there and how that all works. So construction seafaring, that's what I want. I want a construction and seafaring. What seafaring tech is there that I... So I can get a harbor, a trading fleet, trireme, and a great lighthouse wonder. Construction will give me the forge, the lumber mill, and the Orea. All barns within one tile gain extra production. Lumber mill materials per river on this tile. Forge, 5 materials per wood on this tile. All pyramids within range get bonuses, and all quarries get bonuses. So that forge would be kind of nice. Okay, I'll do one of these. I'm going to put it right there. Let's get some tech. What stops being so dumb? I think it's time to be smart. Oh, see, there they go. Now they're starting to bring in some glory. So next turn, that's going to build up. I think maybe I should save my money for that turn, or I just got to go crazy expanding and like work my way up this way as much as I can. Like that's going to build over there so that we can go like... I want to make sure I get... I guess I'll do that. I don't think that... Does that affect you? I think once you've been built, I think you're good. Yeah, it's still coming in. There we go. There's our enemy over there. And so you can see this symbol here. That's your control symbol. So as we build something, you'll see as I put it down here, it adds a spot of me on there, on the blue guy. And so it's giving me 1 strength in that territory. So if I get more than that, then I will take it over. So again, it's just cultural warfare. Training grounds, and they each have different amounts. So the training grounds is less, 3 and 3, 3. And it's a very small zone though. This one's much bigger, but it's also weaker. And this one has 5 where it's built. I could put one actually right. Oh, I don't own that? Why don't I own that one? Did it not push me out far enough? Maybe because they're there? Because we're both fighting over it, maybe? Well, I kind of want that. I guess if I do that, then I can put... I'm going to do it. And then I'll put a barracks down there so we can push these guys out and give me that land. Okay, now let's go get... We can also do this bazaar. Bazaar's going to be a good thing that's built on the borders, and it'll help... It'll give me bonus revenue and resources and all that stuff if it's built on a border. A neighbor's border. I'm actually pretty good on food. Production is where I'm struggling. And I just don't have any good production spots to build anything. If we get that forge brought in, that will help us out, I think, out a lot. I'm going to put one over here, just because of the wood around. It's going to give me 6. There we go. So now we're pressing in there. We've got that owned now. So oh, there's red. Red is a tribe, so it's just like a neutral. Just a... Not one of these guys. So I can do something like that, and then that will definitely push me into the favor over there, as you can see. Palisade will do that. Not quite. So I guess we're going to do training grounds and kind of start pushing them back. Not that that's really important right now. More important right now would be just to build some production buildings. But research done. Excellent. Seafaring and construction. Excellent. So now we're taking it over. Now it's burning. And so now we got a new wheel under those 3 tiles there. So once those fill up, as long as I have control 3 turns in a row, then I will take it. The tower did do a good job of unveiling all that stuff. Yeah. I want to get more production. So I got a forge. Can I put this forge in somewhere like real good? Plus 12. That ain't bad. What was the other one? Lumber mill. That's not going to be any good. Oh, there's a 10 up there. Lumber mills were good on rivers, right? Yeah. Ooh, plus 16. That's the kind of numbers we need to be getting. Okay, not enough resources for that one. I'm going to get another stone circle and throw it there. And another one there. Okay, so next turn we'll take these out. These will be mine. Oh, look, we're in the lead. Good. So I would like to get the tech. So per housing building on the adjacent tiles, per science building, per building of distinct type, and then the forum, material per building and range, per housing building, per science building. What do I want to get? Or military. We could do military. Maybe I'll get both of those actually. If I build this wisely. I have a good military, and maybe once this expands, we may have a good spot for it over there. Is there any seafaring I can get thrown in here? I can't afford the harbor. Bunch of 6s. And no, nothing too beneficial there. I can get a trireme, which does what? It's just it's a seafaring version of these other guys. All right. Let me get a purple guys over here. Purple lady. I need to expand over here, but also maybe I should do something like... Oh, that's right there. I want the lumber mill there, but I think what I'm going to rather do is I'm going to put in a training ground right here. It costs 8 food to build this thing, but it'll help push back a little bit. There we go. Burn them. And there we go. We put some little, nice little monuments in there. Look at those guys. Real nice. No, it's real nice. And now we got no resources. So everything is getting exponentially more expensive, as you can see. So building a quarry is 58 food. Just build 1 quarry. So I'm out of space to build things. I would like a wonder. Okay, we're pushing them back over this way. Excellent. I can build a... Oh, I can build a winner. 1 material per stone within 2 tiles range. Oh, hey. Now we're talking, because that could be real good. Plus 30. Can I get any better than that? I guess that's it. What does this one do? Plus 5 and 2 glory per food building. That could be real good. It's 30 glory per turn. Oh, yeah, we're doing it. Let's do it. Build the pyramids on the coast. Okay, that should be my next turn. And we can go ahead and get a... Oh, I still can't afford those. Can I afford the... Nope. Nope. A bazaar. I was only going to need 1 food there. That's not going to be very... That's not good. I guess we just kind of sit here. I'll put some food in. Burn down their buildings, put a monument up to commemorate it. Yeah. That's how it works. Okay, I suppose because we got these monuments, we should put something there. I suppose. Like we can keep on pushing them back. I think that's military tactics and theology right there. That would get both of them. We could also put in... They're not pushing back yet, so... I need, like, a couple of these towers to be able to push this. This seems like it might be a little better. Replace the monument, which is bringing me in... monuments are bringing me 10 each one. Is that what's going on with these? Yeah, they are. Maybe we should leave those. That's good. I could expand further down this river here, huh? That's green also. I want to push that way. I want to push like this way, just into the empty land. And I guess I can kind of put it... I guess I can put it anywhere where I can see. Glory is the score. So, end of the game at 60 turns, whoever has the most glory wins. So glory is everything. I'm going to do it. Just put it right there. Claim all those spots right there. And turn it one more time. Okay, so they've got a bazaar in there, which is now producing 16 glory. And I could do that as well. Trade fleets. It's really, again, one of those ones that's only going to do good if we're next to... Like, maybe there would be good. Like, if we could find, like, a little pond to put it in, that'd be okay. But it's not really worth it, other than that. So if I replace this monument, it'd get me 19 food putting the bazaar in here, but I also lose the culture. I don't want to do that. So do I want to push them back too much? What are they building there? They're building another bazaar. Okay. Well, let's get the lumber mill. That's going to be good. 10. Like on each one of these, I could do 10 production. Bunch of mining going on over there. And then we have... Where's my tech at? So we got those two. Give me military tactics, but not the theology. And I kind of want the theology. That's an easy man. That's like the Stonehenge. That'd be a good spot for one. But they built that thing there. I want that spot right there. So, I think just putting... This will end up being good in time. Because it'll kind of start pushing back a little bit in various ways. We'll also own that spot. That'll be good. Plus, we'll be able to put in maybe a theology thing. How we doing? We still in the lead? Oh, we're still in the lead. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Yeah, Glory doesn't do anything right now, but it's just in the end. So all barns within one tile gets production. All farms get most double production. Is there anything worth... I could get rid of some production and gain 26 food. No, nothing really good for that one. 10 food there, 11 food if we built a barn there. No, those are all 10s. Sure I'm not missing any like super spots. A bonus on sea adjacent tiles. Oh hey. Now that's all right. Put a harbor in there. Yeah. Okay, so we got that taken over, so that's falling to me. We've claimed this. We've got this tile now, and where I was going to think about putting some sort of something in there. There we go. Theology, military tactics. I'm gonna put that there. That's all I can put. Now, I wouldn't quite push him back far enough. If I did that, I would gain 1 tile. Not really worthwhile, is it? So yellow guy, I guess, is around here. I'm curious what happens if I put this here. It's still in my range. I'm curious. We'll see what happens. It's in yellow's territory right now, so it might just burn down. It might have just been a big waste, but I'm kind of curious how it works. It's like, yeah, it's a big waste. Yeah. So pushing back. None of them have done any pushback yet. They are starting to, like, yellow's starting to get up there they're getting more than me. Ah, so's green. Yeah, so I kind of hosed myself on that town there. That's fine. Can I... Let's see. Let's just get some more production if we can. Did I get the new tech? Next turn, I'll have it. Let me save my resources and then get it next turn. Get something nice. Okay, so basically, I just gave him that town. Not really what I wanted to do. Okay, so now we can do siege barracks. Takes 15 food. And it's real big. Ooh. That's real big. We could really push our way into there. Huh? It wouldn't, like... It would turn a few things. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to lose some production, or lose some glory, lose some food, but I'm putting it in there. And then we also got a regular old barracks, which again would also help. We also have the theology stuff, which would be like glory near housing. That's even with my wonder, I'm losing a lot. Adjacent to distinct ones, plus 28 there if I build over that. What kind of C stuff can I do now? That seems pretty good. Plus 23. I'll take that. Take a few turns, but it'll get there, and then we'll take over a bunch of stuff. And then we got a bunch more room here for... We got a bunch of food we can grab. Maybe 5 over there. We will not be short on food anymore. In fact, let's do that a few times. 21 there, and production. Get them boats. What was the other... The other one was... That's trade. Yellow's over here. They're catching up with me. But that's been built now, so now we're starting to push back against things. Yellow is kind of a problem. A second one of these maybe could go in here. I don't know if I want to get rid of my... What is that, my lumber mill? Oh, that's a barracks, isn't it? Can't push back against them very well. I'm winning over here. I'm winning these 3. Oh, these 4. I'm not winning over here, though. And I almost need... I need that one. I want that town. That town that I placed down, remember that town? I want that. How can I get that? It's your 4 right there. That would push and take that over, and that's about it. There's no troops. It's just buildings. Put that one in. Okay, they're still in the lead. I'm taking all this stuff all slowly. My barracks is burning. So they have more than me. They do have more than me. Well, I don't want to get rid of this, but I'm gonna have to, aren't I? To keep my own place here. Then there'll be there 1 turn. That'll be okay. That'll be done in 2 turns. This has been protected. And everything else is converting to me. Yes, yes. Yellow is moving in here because I gave him a free town. My mouse mat. I have a keyboard mat. I don't have a mouse mat, but I have a keyboard mat. I haven't washed it since I got it, but it's not that old. It's only a few months old. Not that old. Trackball mat. There you go. You supposed to wash them? I don't think so. I think that once you buy them, they're set. Couple more turns for that one. We only got 19 turns left, and we aren't in the lead very well. Yellow is kind of starting to dominate. So what can we do to not let them dominate? I can try pushing this direction. So we kind of have to go military. And the best military one I have is, I think, the siege barracks. It takes away some of my culture, but then I would really push into these guys, especially if we did a couple of those. We can push into green at least. And we know it takes... it'll get me some monuments. Monuments are good. Oh, am I going to lose that this turn? I can't tell how many are lit up. I think... Oh, 2 are lit up. How did I lose that? Well, that's not cool. Outrageous! Okay, but we got a bunch. We got a bunch just there. Okay, that's starting to fall to me. I want... That won't do much good, but this one might. I want to replace... What is that right there? Oh, that's siege barracks already. Like over here. We're already kind of winning that fight. I could do that. And get rid of some culture. It would eventually push back. And they're pushing back on this one now. This will be here in a turn, though. That'll save it all. You say that I did wash my old mats once, maybe twice actually. I just put in a bathtub. I got a little scrubby brush. Just kind of soaped it up, washed it up because it was getting a little grungy. This one's still looking good though. Because I got my Dwarf Fortress map. So that's going to fall here in a couple turns. Is that still not? Oh, green. Oh, they built a bunch of barracks here. Okay. And we're still in the lead, but not very much because we're only getting 157. I need more. What if I can just get like a wonder? What's this do? Plus 5 food and 2 glory per food building and adjacent tiles. That'll give me 24, 26 over there. I mean, that ain't bad. I don't want to lose this one, though, which I'm about to do. So let's do... Can help any? It evens it out. That puts me in... That pushes me forward a little bit. Alright, I'll do that. Okay, I'm glad I did that because they're both starting to fall. But it's it takes 2 turns for that one. Not good. I don't know if I even that out, will I save it from falling? Don't know. I'm really pushing my way up in here. Ooh, is that if I get that town? Good stuff. Oh, that town. Get that built. We're only 400 ahead. We got 15 turns. Nope. Yellow is beating me. We might be okay when that gets built. I am taking that one back, though. And now we're taking all that stuff. So we're just kind of swooping around the top side. I don't have any resources for anything. My food production is kind of awful. Oh, is that still falling? Oh! Problem is, all these things take a lot of food. So this takes, this will take 8 food upkeep, for instance. Oh, I can replace a village. What does a village do for me outside of... +1 food per adjacent buildings. Oh, yeah, we have different kinds of camps. I forget we have these. So we can have army camps, which gives a bit of a military presence. There's harbors, of course, we saw before, and, of course, there's the forums. But we can switch out with a military camp and hurt my food production. And I ain't got enough food production to be hurting, to be taking that over. I think I gotta go, even though much as this is annoying. That might actually... Oh, that would save it, but I don't think it's going to get built in time. It takes 3 turns to build that. One turn. Would maybe save them. Let's try that. Nope. Maybe I need to just not worry about saving them and just keep on pushing into their land. Okay, we got that one captured. So we're chewing into purple pretty good. Doesn't really happen with red. I can't afford anything. Everything costs too much. Like, put down boats costs, what, 100 food to put down a boat now. Okay, no more fires. No more pressure up this way. So what can we get? There's 38 food if we put a barn right here. Okay. That sounds like what we want. I am in the lead, but not for long. Oh, I got passed by Genghis. What, this guy? I didn't even look at his score. Oh, Genghis. No, that's not cool. This jerk down here? Man, he hasn't been doing anything. And he's definitely... I'm falling into third place. Well, at least I did better than Suiko here, who I took out there. We got, what, 7 more turns. Can we do anything in 7 turns? Probably not. Can I build a wonder in 7 turns? No, 8 turns for, like, the lighthouse. It'd be cool, though. But I won't get it done in time. Trade fleet doesn't do me any good. See if I can push into this territory. That one built up there. Okay, now we're going to start taking out red land. And so if I could get that, that'd be real good. It won't be enough. That's 3 in that square. I can't get anything else in there, can I? Oh, that'll do it. That guy down there. Are we taking these guys out yet? We're kind of even with them. I don't really have a way of getting any closer. Unless I were to put a village down. I guess I could put down an army camp. I'm not sure I care about them that much. Can I put it right there? Yeah. Scores aren't in order. I thought, yeah, I should be winning the entire time. Oh, no, I jumped in front of yellow. Excellent. For a minute. Not sure if there's anything we can do to green to push them back. I'm going to try, though. 3 turns left. Oh, I'm gonna just barely not make it, aren't I? If I could get that town. Oh, you know what I probably could? If I could do this military camp right there. Oh, no, it's not enough. No. Put it in there. Give me some sight on some things. This is going to be my next turn. It won't get me what I need, though. $68. Well, we got the town. I can't afford anything else. All right. Turn 60. It was close. It was real close. Oh, we got one more turn. Is there anything we can do in 1 turn? Probably not. So this is 7 glory per monument. So this could be real good if we can find. It has to be on a mountain. 34. Oh, I guess that's the only one we could do. If we owned every monument in range. So if there was a mountain over here, which there is there, that would have been a real good place for this one. Because look at all these. It's just a bunch of monuments over here. That's where all my culture is coming from. But last turn, I don't think anything can count. So there's the library is another one that gave you new next row of texts we didn't get to. Yeah, everything's more than 1 turn. Second. Oh, I got second place. Oh, wait. Oh, what happened to green? Am I looking at scores wrong? That was actually really close. Take that, bot 8507827. I was so close. I was way closer than I thought I was going to be. That was real close. 1 more turn. I'm gonna see if we can take one thing. So we are gonna get something from yellow. Is this gonna change our divide even more? More so. 76. So now green got back in front. I don't know why the scores changed so much in those last few turns. Now we're still in second, but now yellow's starting to run away with it. Although my camp has taken that out. So that gave me... I guess we got... Oh, because you get a big boost from just taking that stuff, huh? I missed that before. So that put me back up in the first place. We can delete them. Get out. Okay. Anyway, there is Monarchs at play. So there's the single player mode. There's also challenges in there. You can do like the weekly mission, use an abandoned church and guild hall to your advantage in the short introductory challenge. This is sort of like intro stuff. And of course, it's tutorial. And I think I saw multiplayer mentioned in here. Yeah, solo or multiplayer. No multiplayer yet in the playtests, but it's planned. Anyway, another one in the genre of quick play civilization games. It's cultural victory or cultural push game. The game, which I rather enjoyed. There's Monarchs at play at Mixed Moon Games.